Oh yeah, he just loses here. So yeah, he's gonna special. You're gonna bounce it, and we just have game next turn. Yeah. So on special, compulse bounce, chain link 2 lady, put down welcome.
Where is it? There it is.
There it is. And then on res, you'll just pop it out of his hand.
Oh, this is a nice combo.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hello and welcome to Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. This is Benji, and today I'm joined by Yu-Gi-Oh! Replays. What's up, Jake?
Hey, what is going on? Yeah, no, so I'm Jake from Yugioh Replays. My channel has a lot of different content, a lot of competitive content, but then sometimes I like to mix in the fun content with the memes and whatnot.
Jake's been on here before doing Ogdoatic, and we are going to do a brief how to play video on Labrynth. So the way it works is I bring someone on who knows what they're doing with the deck, and I try to ask the questions that you, the audience, might have through a few games on ygopro. Hopefully we'll play against something remotely competitive, because I know this is a competitive build to the best of your ability for Labrynth. Yes?
Absolutely.
All right, because I don't know if people who play more Labrynth, because I'm sure there'll be people who say this is not an accurate build, just because I think you're playing less Labrynth cards than most people expect.
Yep.
But it is built for the format we're in, which is what you're really supposed to do with decks.
Yeah, I guess a little history here for my sort of past with the deck, right? So I remember when this deck came out, I want to say it was Tactical Masters, and I absolutely trashed it. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was very gimmicky, and I guess maybe part of this was that it wasn't really solved correctly. And then I eventually ran into one of these guys who I ended up really having a great sort of talk with and almost like friendship with, right? Who was playing Labrynth and high rated on DB, right? Which was very impressive. I talked to him, I learned about the deck, and I have been really just in love with the deck ever since. It is a trap deck for anyone who doesn't know, but you're not playing Floodgate outside of the D barriers, but I think as you tiers deserve it. It is just such a fun control deck that I would highly recommend playing. Pre-Magnificent Mavens, this deck was doing absolutely amazing. We were really just perfectly aligned for the format, and then unfortunately, as the Jizu tiers broke into the format, it's had to either put their decks to the side or they've had to adapt. And most people unfortunately have put their decks to the side, but I have been putting ungodly amounts of time into making Labrynth work because one, I think the deck is just so much fun, and then secondly, I think the cards have an inherent power level that just makes them worth playing competitively. I have, yeah, like I said, I've spent so much time playing this deck, labbing it out, no pun intended. I have easily watched, and I'm not kidding, I think every single Labrynth deck profile on YouTube for the current format, and unfortunately, I think a lot of people are taking this in the wrong direction, and I have tried to take this in the direction that I see best, and I really think that this deck can compete to a very decent extent this format, especially when you consider how little other players actually understand about this deck, because as we all kind of know, Yu-Gi-Oh players don't really like learning new decks.
Just reading in general.
Or reading at all, right? These definitely play into our advantage. But yeah, so I guess we can go card by card here.
Yeah, we'll do a quick card by card, and then we'll discuss any of the features you have in this particular variant. So a quick rundown. We have 3 Lady Labrynth of the Silver Castle. I believe this is the new card from Darkwing Blast.
Yeah, it is, and it actually really helped us out a lot here. So this one, you can special summon it if you activated a normal trap or a Labrynth effect this turn, which is so incredibly easy. I guess something that people don't really realize is that if you go, for example, Ariana Chainlink 1, and that's your first Labrynth card that turn, they go Chainlink 2 Velor, you can actually go Chainlink 3 Lady because the condition has been met that you technically activated a Labrynth card that turn.
All right, cool.
And then I guess the other thing that people just really don't understand is this other effect where it says when a normal trap is activated, you can set down another trap, right? Which essentially means, right, because the card text is sometimes tough to understand what it means precisely. But in simple terms, what it means is that if you activate a normal trap and your opponent does not have a response, you can chain Lady to put down another trap.
So this, just for clarity, if anyone's familiar with Thunder Dragon Titan, if you activated like your Thunder Dragon Dark and your opponent has no response, you can chain Titan. This is that scenario just with trap cards. Okay.
And just from my experience, like only 1%, I've only had one player that I've played against actually like really understand this. That's something I enjoy.
I definitely played against this online the other day. It was on like ygopro, and I definitely did not realize I could chain block it, but I also wasn't paying attention because I chose not to read. We'll read cards and we'll see if we can get this by somebody else. All right, we have one Labrynth of the Silver, lovely Labrynth of the Silver Castle. So this was, I think, the boss monster before.
Yeah, this is the original boss monster. Unfortunately, she used a brick because she cannot get herself out easily. To get her out, you would have to, like from hand, you would have to be dependent on Ariana or Field, which feels really bad and not ideal, right? Her effect is really, really cool. You can put down a normal trap from your graveyard onto the field. The only thing that can really interrupt this is like Mudora, right? But you know what? We just have to understand that these are parts of the format. And given her status as a brick, this is something where everyone obviously just plays one copy of her if you look at any other lists. I've considered cutting her, I've tried cutting her, and as much as I love cutting her because there's nothing more I hate than just drawing bricks, because it's just, you're playing with one less card, right? You really need her for momentum, and I cannot stress that enough. She really puts in so much work to help you win out on turns like 3, 4, 5, which is honestly where this deck just excels, and your opponent will just be upset as ever. And then just one other quick thing I forgot to mention about Lady, and this is so huge. Please know this about this card. On the first line of text, right? Go figure. It says, while you control a said card, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, right? I cannot tell you, this is not something where it happens like once or twice and it's funny, right? Literally, on a consistent basis, Lady Labrynth is just eating like destructions, like effects, and like people try to target it, they have to target like Ariana instead, and it's like this card just eats so much of that, and this would all be avoided if people read the card. But
reading, not fun. I did read that part. That is the part that I did know about this card.
Yeah.
Do the rest of the quick card by card. We're on 3 Ariana. We're not playing Ariane. So Ariana is the search, and it also summons a fiend or sets a spell trap from hand or graveyard, or just from hand.
Yeah. So the reason we don't do Ariane here is that, first of all, she is minus because you do have to give up a normal trap to go for her.
One day I'll learn this spell. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. So you do have to give up a normal trap for her, and the reason I don't play her, I think it is worth giving up the normal trap, and for that reason, you almost might want to consider siding it. I'm not there yet because, as we'll get into it later, I have very strong opinions on my side deck right now. But going second, she's really terrible, and for that reason, would just not recommend her.
All right, just to point out, there's like a play with her where you get to make a rank 4 pretty easy. You just discard a trap, summon another level 4, and you can get into any of these. I don't think you get locked. So there is some reason to play her in that sense, if that's something you find useful. You're on 3 Welcome, 1 Labrynth. What a weird name. 3 Compulse. 2...
So just very, very, very quickly before you go further, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We do the. Also, I can hear some like buzzing a little in the background.
So it's cold outside. That is the heater.
Okay, got it. I'm just making sure you know.
Jake's been warned that my heater has turned on. I cannot control it. Hopefully it will turn off eventually.
Just something I might suggest is maybe if you want to mute yourself temporarily while I talk, and I don't know, maybe that helps.
I don't have like a good solution with OBS.
Okay. No problem.
I think my software will muffle me a little bit, but I don't know how well it'll go in the long run. Hopefully it won't be on the entire time.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so when it comes to, we're just going to wrap up the Labrynth package here. We do 1 field and 1 clock, which is immediately going to have people saying, oh my gosh, why don't you play Stove? Why don't you play Chandelier? Why don't you play a second field? Second field is just unnecessary. I think 1 is really all you need, and something that I really do believe when it comes to building decks is how can I minimize like dead draws, right? And seeing a second field just feels terrible, and sometimes going second you don't even want to see it at all, so just 1 is perfect. Stove and Chandelier I thought were really great post Magnificent Mavens. I thought Stove and Chandelier were really good before Magnificent Mavens. However, I do think that ever since these cards are introduced, I think these cards are too slow. And frankly, in my opinion, Lady and like the 2 boss monsters we have, right? They provide us enough momentum to where we do not need to go for Shand and Stovey anymore, in my opinion. And also, just in my opinion, like, I know I'm saying that a lot, but I want to make that abundantly clear, right? Because I know a lot of people disagree with me on this. The adding back special summoning Stove as a 2k body in defense, these are not enough to get the job done anymore with momentum. So I would highly stress that. Kuklak is one where some people actually aren't playing this, believe it or not, and sometimes I do want to cut it because I hate drawing it in my opening hand, but just to be able to use going first a trap out of your deck, that is so good. I just can't explain how good that is, and I will not remove that opportunity away because it is so broken.
Yeah, this card's pretty cool. I've seen some cool combos with it. All right, let's run through the rest of the lineup, and then I have a couple of questions about it. So 3 Compulse, 2 Ice Dragon's Prison, 2 copies of Ichiroku's Ledger Book, 2 copies of Terrors of the Underroot, 3 Pot of Prosperity, 2 Pot of Duality, 1 Dimensional Barrier, 1 Trap Trick. Then for hand traps, we have 2 Magnamut, 1 Druid Swarm, which is the ratio I'm actually on the deck I'm playing at the moment, 3 D-Shifter, 3 Infinite Impermanence, and 3 Evenly Matched. Oh good, the heater stopped. In the extra, we're on Bagooska, Dweller, Exciton Knight, 1 DDD Wave King Caesar, 1 Marksman King Tell, 1 Divisor King Deuce Machinex. We're on Wallow, we're on Seven Sins, we're on Zeus, a Relinquished Anima, a News Reporter from the Muckraker from the Underworld, 1 Dark the Dark Charmer, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. We're citing 3 Sphere Mode, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 3 Forbidden Chalice, 1 Appointer of the Red Lotus, 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus, 3 Goes in Match, and 3 Summon Limit. There are a couple cards that came out recently. I think this Big Welcome Labyrinth, which isn't in here. Any thoughts on that card?
So this one is coming out in
hasn't
Photon
come out.
Hypernova on February 10th. Yeah, you can got this if you want, but no, so this card is really, really awesome, and I think it's going to be an amazing help for the deck. I know there are some other normal traps getting released. I haven't looked into it yet because I just focus on whatever the current format is, but from what I have heard and from what I've seen, these cards are awesome, and they're only going to make this deck better.
Okay, cool. So it's not out, so it's not just an oversight. Good. Just making sure I didn't miss something. I thought this card came out with this card, but I guess it's just a mistake on my part. All right, cool. Any other things about your deck, specifically your variant, that is worth mentioning compared to what people are doing?
Absolutely. Okay, so I will go through this very quickly because I don't want to take up too much time here. But the first thing people are going to disagree with,
that's the part that I think is unique to this series. The deck discussion. I'm sure you can post your own video with more specifics of the choices, but I want us to go over how the whys, but in gameplay.
Yeah, for sure. So let me just go very quickly through all the discrepancies here between me and what might be considered a standard list. So I do the 9 removal traps. I think that is just sort of perfect amount because you want to see them a little bit, but not too much. Now, when we look at the pots here, I do go for 5. I think consistency is very, very huge. I took this as inspiration from one of the current OCG lists. I saw the 5 pots. I gave it a try, and I really, really like it. People will say, oh, don't you need to special your Bestials or your Lady on turn 1? You don't need to. You really don't need to. Like, most of the time, you really don't need to, and that has not come up for me. D-Barrier is going to be my 1 of traps. Some people will put in 4 going first traps, like 2 DDG and a D-Barrier. And on a complete side note, I could change this for DDG because it also plays really well into the Naturia matchup, which I was experiencing last night. But I really think 1 is all you need because, like I said, you do have Lady, you do have Kuklak, and you can just speed this thing out. And going second, you do not want to see these cards. Trap Trick is really awesome for consistency, is just another little boost to help us out. And the big thing that I know everyone's going to be potentially upset about in the comments is the next 12 cards.
Yeah, look at all these going second cards.
Yeah, so
it's almost like you can't. You might lose if you go second if you don't play these. All right.
Yeah. So the mindset here is that we are already going to just win so easily going first. Like, it's really not even close. And then, so the next thing we have to keep in mind is that it is correct to play with the assumption that your opponent is on a Jizu tier because that is objectively the best deck in the room, right? And our strategy is to try our best to counter that, right? So we have the 2 Magma, the 1 Druids, the 3 Imperm, because I think that Imperm is literally, outside of Shifter, the best hand trap in the game right now. It is so insane how much damage this does to Kid Kalos. Like, it is, if you stop Kid Kalos and like they have a average hand, they really don't get to do much. It's really hilarious. And then especially with the Bestials, if you hit like the second name, it's so insane. Shifter is obviously going to do what Shifter does best, and then Evenly just catches so many people off guard. In some lists, Crime is actually getting moved to the side deck, and some lists don't even run like Barone anymore. I think it's really awesome. I think unfortunately a lot of people who are on Labrynth right now, I think they're, I don't want to say stuck because that sounds mean, right? But I think they're very comfortable with how the deck used to be played. And I think when you have something as drastic as Magnificent Mavens come into the format, it definitely makes sense to keep an open mind. And frankly, these changes to where I change the playstyle of the deck a little bit, I think it has proved to give me really awesome results, and I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, if something's not working, you have to make a change. There's no point in playing something in a non-functional way. Any particularities of the extra deck that's worth mentioning that's special or useful here?
The extra deck is almost never touched like whatsoever. Just a few notable mentions is that Dark for Magma Nuts is really, really good. Muckraker does come up every now and then. The Deuce and the Seven Sins are cool. Deuce if you actually have to pass it over to your opponent with 2 Arianas, and then Seven Sins if you just need to punch for the little extra 800 because 2 Arianas is 32, 7 Sins is 4k. Just every now and then that kind of comes up. Exiton Knight and Baguska are also really cool tech options. Exiton Knight people are never going to see come up, but when they see it, they'll be reminded that it exists.
All right, cool. I think everything else is pretty straightforward. Let's maybe get into the games and see how this functions, because I'm
For
sure
sure.
people who aren't used to this build are going to have their thoughts on how it's supposed to be played, and I guess I'd like to see how it plays comparatively as well. Let's get into it. Alrighty, let's see if we can get an opponent. Now, it is the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on Pro, even though this is their competitive server. People are going to come in and complain about every card we play. I play a lot of Mystic Mine, so I get a lot of, why you play Mystic Mine? I'm like, why are you on the competitive server?
Yeah, my heart goes out to the comments that you read on there. But yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Okay.
We lost a dice roll, so we're going second. Only we opened a good going second
This
card.
hand is beautiful. Yeah, so we're not going to shift here. We always want to see what they're doing first. The only time you get punished here is if they're on the Tria, because they get to go M1 Prio the Avernus Sliff stuff. But shifter still is wonderful there.
All right. Should we let it hit the field first?
Yeah, we let that hit the field. Yeah, there's no reason to.
Do we do it now?
Yeah, we absolutely drop it now.
All right, we get to do it again too because of this Druid Swarm, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
now, so unfortunately,
just randomly, I think if they had the call by, we can chain Druid Swarm, remove the shifter, and then activate another shifter.
That is correct.
That'd be pretty wild. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're up against
gonna do the Sword Soul is a deck that I think very lowly of. It is what it is.
Oh, poor Sword Soul. The mighty have fallen. Now that I can afford it.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe it was the other way around. Yeah, we just let it go through. Like maybe it fell and then it's affordable, right?
That's just the way it works. It's affordable because of the reprints, but let's see. Oh, long one.
Yeah, so he's just gonna go for this line here. Sword Soul is not crazy impacted by Shifter, but he is going to lose some potential. This is in those 10 years.
Thoughts on whether we should bother with Druid Swarm now? Because, I mean, we could just do it on our turn, but he might go Baron. I guess we don't really care if he pops it or...
I think it might make sense. I think it would make sense to do it here.
Okay, also, because its effect to go off is when it goes to the graveyard, and can't currently go to the graveyard. Maybe it makes more sense to wait. I don't know.
This one's really tricky because I don't think it actually matters. So let's just go ahead and hold this here. Because if this is Barone, it's just going to be Barone pop, and then we just went -1.
Yeah, if they Barone pop now, then it just goes to the Banish Zone, doesn't activate, and then...
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, this... And we want this to be able to go to the graveyard, but
exactly.
that'll conflict.
Well, this is a very suboptimal end board here. Just 2. Yeah, no, so we're just going to... No, we're going to... Yeah,
then
let it go.
Chenging just banishes our guy.
Yeah. So what we have here is we just have a set 3 and pass, and then the game really will start on the next turn here.
Alrighty, so Overroot can just send these away and then bring them back face down, or they have to. I assume they have to have something in the graveyard for us to legally activate.
We have to have a target in graveyard. The target in graveyard doesn't necessarily come back though. Okay, so let's see here. He wants to punch for how much? This is
34 and then 28.
34, 28. How much is that? That's 62. I think we might. So here's the problem, right? If we drews, also I would recommend muting your opponent because I do want to think here, and I don't want him to. Okay, but no. So we could Druid's Worm here because I don't exactly want us to be very low against a Sword Soul player.
But if we activate it, then the Chenging is just going to banish a card on our board. And I guess.
But that obviously is going to be the issue here. I say we take the hit here of the 34, and then we'll think on the 28. And then on the 28, what we could do is we could actually go for one of our boss monsters here.
Yeah, that we can get away with, I think.
Yeah, so here we can, here we'll go for welcome, and then we'll bring out Lady here.
Oh, then it could be really funny. Oh, he can't use the cheese out to negate because he doesn't have a worm in the grave. That's important.
And also, he wouldn't be able to target it.
Yeah. Well, it'd be funny on it. Why Yugioh he'd have to target his own card.
Yeah, but yeah, so we'll just fetch that out in attack mode here.
The big one, right?
Yep.
Just making sure. Oh, we're losing some attack. I forgot about that.
So, yeah. We are. How much is it at?
26. I forgot we were losing attack from Chen Ying.
Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot that as well. So, whoa, that is a huge misplay. But he doesn't know our deck, so it's okay.
Want to send it away?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go ahead and terrorist targeting Crow and the bigger one. Yeah, that one.
Ooh.
He's going to go spell. That is wild. Could Druid's Worm technically is an option here?
I don't think we should put it out until after he's used this.
But yeah, let's let him go ahead and do this here.
Because he still has no worm in grave, so he still can't use
Yeah.
Chizo.
Yeah, so we'll see. Realistically, it just hits back row here.
They got castle, so we still have welcome for next turn.
Can that not hit face down on the field?
I
The
think it
Yugioh?
hits one face up and one face one. It's one
And it's
on
one
field and one in the
card.
graveyard.
Yeah, I think he messed up there, but yeah, we'll just eat the 28.
Okay, we could summon the Druid Worm, and then if he attacks it, we can just send the Chizo, the Changing away, or we can eat it.
You know what? I think we should do that here. Yeah.
And we can get rid of our Shifter and turn on Shifter, but
Yeah, we get rid of Shifter here.
although we need him to kill the Druid Worm, which means the Shifter's still off. I guess defense is he can attack over it either way, right?
Yeah. He's really yeah, see this is tricky for him here. Because I don't think he wants to lose. Can you hover Chija for a second?
Yeah, it can be sent to the grave. It can't be destroyed. But if we send
This would be
if we send the Changing, then the Chizo turns on.
yeah. See, he's pretty upset here. He's pretty upset. So yeah, we'll just go to our turn here. The wonderful top deck, wonderful top deck. So what we can do here, because we have Druid's Worm, realistically, I'm just thinking here, right? If we Druid's Worm punch into Yugioh, send the other guy, Chenyin. Yeah. I haven't played against this deck in forever.
I know.
Yeah, we send that guy. We go welcome special. Yeah, we'll do welcome special, silver punch, silver puts back welcome, set compulse, and we should be pretty good to go there.
Well, we could set the compulse first so we can't target our guy with the thing, right?
We're going for the other one.
Oh, we're going for the bigger one. Either way, putting it down doesn't hurt, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so we just go Drew's Worm, punch into Yugioh. Love how it says send and not like pop. Just wonderful.
Yeah, it's nice there's a few more cards in the game that can deal with these big, crazy cards.
Yeah, so Yugioh, or sorry, Chenyin is going to be knocked right out of here. And then on res here, we're going to go welcome.
For silver.
Yep,
oh, okay.
There we go. I guess lovely is the better way to call it.
Yeah, got it. Lovely. All right. So it would make sense for him to negate this, right? But
yeah, in theory, he absolutely should. Will he? I don't know.
I don't think it makes a big difference.
No, it does. It makes a very big difference because when we go to M2 here, you're going to activate Lovely Effect and just reset the welcome.
Oh, broken.
Yeah.
So just once per turn, we just get a trap back.
Sure. Exactly.
Conveniently, there's a trap.
And yeah, so the only downside there is that it can only be activated if you actually have a Fiend. That should be no concern whatsoever.
Okay.
And given the fact that so here, as we go into draw phase, wait for a second, draw phase.
Oh, whoops.
Stand by. We're going to activate this here, and we're just going to welcome out into a lady, the big one. Now, when we go for compulse, not only on res are we going to be able to, okay, that is fine, a non-event. Right? That's completely fine.
If they brick, they brick. And maybe they're just demonstrating that they bricked. It would have been nice if they.
Oh yeah, he just loses here. So yeah, he's gonna special. You're gonna bounce it, and we just have game next turn. Yeah, so on special, compulse bounce, chainlink 2 lady, put down welcome.
Where is it? There it is.
There it is. And then on res, you'll just pop it out of his hand.
Oh, this is a nice combo.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And he'll be scooping any second now.
It's taking him a little while to realize something's wrong. All right. And we just
yeah, so we just go battle phase. Yeah, we just battle phase and flip the
Or maybe he'll scoop faster if we just show him. Oh, whoops,
there you go.
Have to change the trap.
it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so game 2. Okay, Sword Soul is a deck that is so insignificant that I have not built. I have not made a siding pattern for. So we'll just go ahead and just look at some of our options here. Notice something that probably won't be very nice because he only does 2. I think he'll only do 2. Does Gozin do anything against his end board? Because what? Yugioh? I think Gozin is
attributes, but he'll have established stuff.
Yeah, I think Gozin actually would be a decent pick here. I think Chalice is also really good here. I don't think we should necessarily keep Shifter. I think Shifter should probably come out here.
This Bestial was good. I don't know if the other ones get this one.
So I'm going to be honest here. I think the Bestials should come out here. I don't really like them in this matchup because what you really like about Bestials is that they're going to be like for the Crow effect, right? Yeah. And I don't know how much we really care about that. And then so going second here, we do want to put in the Duster, and then we'll be taking out a copy of Trap Trick here.
All right.
And that is perfect. Yeah.
Okay. I think this is fine.
Yeah, and I forgot if I mentioned it earlier, but the side deck really is built to be like the most flexible toolbox ever. So where if you're going against one of the top 4 decks, or like the 3 other top decks within the top 4, which would be Sprite, Fluid, and Naturia, you are just completely good to go.
Okay, can't wait.
That Duster is pretty nice.
Yeah, because they have some decent back row in that deck.
For sure.
Yeah, I actually bring in like Duster versus Sprite a lot because I don't want to deal with Smashers and Double
Yeah.
Cross. Ecclesia. That's a card I kind of want to experiment with more, just like random tuner I can just special summon.
Yeah, so realistically, it's just going to be the standard line, and then our top deck is going to be very interesting because if we can top deck evenly or a pot to find the evenly, I mean, it is just like a buy here, right? But I will see. I think our odds are still very good, but here you can really see what I mean with Lovely being a brick. We really wish that wasn't in our hand right now, but it's still just so essential that we have to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Target a normal trapping grave set it. It does feel slightly unnecessary. Oh, I think this Duster's going to go in. He added a trap card.
I think so too.
But yeah, I don't know. Lady seems a little bit unnecessary because of the other one kind of gets a trap anyway.
It definitely seems like that, but from my experience, I would definitely say that she is essential for having enough momentum.
I guess it's nice to clear cards with her.
Yeah.
Oh, that card could be annoying.
It's interesting he doesn't Barone here.
Well, he wasn't locked. Ooh, his guy
He was
really
not.
big
He was
now.
not locked.
Our guy's gonna be really small. Their guy's gonna be really big. We can
Oh, come on.
definitely...
Some more, right? Oh, this is
more.
great.
I mean,
Oh, come on. Oh, please.
It could be
please.
anti-spell.
No anti-spell. I don't believe in anti-spell. Oh, no anti-spell, please. All right,
So,
perfect.
Duster
We just shoot
while we
the
can.
Duster and check for the Judgment? Yeah. Judgment check. If not, good luck. Oh, man.
I expect curse words in response.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh my gosh. Let's just check this out here. Okay.
They're cards
Alright,
that make
so-
sense to be played.
For sure, for sure. How can you draw everything you need? My deck is good. What can I say? Oh man. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna prosperity check for something good here.
A 6.
Always 6. Always 6. And then we'll go for Underworld, or Phoenix. I'll just go back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, oh, you Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we go forward a little bit. Anima.
Oops, not the Zeus. All right.
No, actually is the Zeus, yeah.
Oh.
Actually is the Zeus, yeah. Wallow. And then we'll do Exiton.
So all Zeus-like cards. All right, let's see what we got.
Oh my gosh, this deck is so good. Okay. We do know he has a worm in his graveyard, so this is what I'm thinking right now, right? If we go evenly, and he'll most likely remove Chija, we actually open up a way to go for Ariana in M2, get something else there, and then we're going to be able to just IDP out his Chenyin, and then he pretty much just loses. So I would absolutely go for evenly here.
This just means we could have saved the Duster. Oh, that's okay.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I will never complain about 1 for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here, just evenly, he'll most likely pick the Chenyin, even though Chijao actually hurts us more.
Are they playing Lancia? What are they? Okay, so they just lose.
There we go. All right.
All right,
Wonderful.
cool. Let's see if we can get a
All right, there we
matchup
go.
with some tier.
I would like to see something a little more competitive.
Yeah, would we say they did something wrong? I guess if you
I
think
don't
about
think
it,
they did anything that wrong.
if they made Baron, then we just Duster, they negate that, then we get evenly, and then they get evenly anyway. So I don't think it really made a difference.
Yeah.
All right, we get to go first.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, so this is obviously the downside of evenly, and then unfortunately we have the brick glued to our hand here once again. So we'll just go Ariana, we'll find the welcome, we'll set everything else, and we'll just pass it over.
Should we consider setting the evenly, or?
Oh yeah, evenly sad. Yeah.
All right. Because I always imperm, evenly, things like that. I consider holding them for if they board clear, but we shouldn't expect that, I guess, in game 1.
Yeah, no, I think best case scenario, they just burn like a cosmic on it. Yeah, so we're gonna calm down here for a sec. We're just gonna wait essentially until we see a little bit more information here.
This is a card I haven't really dealt with before. The
Ledger book. Yeah, Ledger book is really cool. It actually has a really funny ruling against Flanders, where if you banish the guys or the 2 little birds,
they don't come back because they were banished.
They don't come back because they were banished by Flanders. That's right. Instant fusion. Okay, let's go ahead and use the welcome here.
Okay, is there any way to stop this most likely
no
kid from doing something?
I don't think so.
Cool.
Yes, we're just gonna go for the big one here. And then what was our other face down?
Ledger
book.
Impulse.
Okay. Yeah, so this is quite unfortunate because we did not find any of the 9 cards that would have really helped us here. But yeah, we're just gonna have to let this go through, and then we're gonna have to try to compulse and ledger at the best moment. We'll let him resolve this first.
I'm just thinking because if we bounce it, then he can't use the summon from hand effect. If he uses it, bouncing it doesn't stop the summon from hand effect, but he can just summon
Well,
it
so
again.
we could do that on res though, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, on res here, I think there is an argument to compulse this.
Because if he's searching Merly, he wants to summon Merly, and then
Yeah,
this
and
is
then
also the
we
time.
can chain lady here.
Yeah, this is the least likely time he'd have a response to chain block. This was the other thing.
That is also true. Realistically, from what I can see, I think we just lose this one, but we will try anyways.
You never know.
Yeah. So chain link 2 lady.
Best trap in the game. What do we want? What's productive? Runic.
Runics. Oh man, that is very, very weird. No, we're fine.
Let me
with
confirm
that,
which effect he said. He's going to summon a Runic card, which
yeah.
I think is not a big deal.
It's very bizarre.
Indeed. But he has the Merly. What trap do you want?
So let's just scroll through here. Realistically, I think I'm leaning towards Imperm here. Yeah, let's go for Imperm here. No, we're gonna let that go through.
We get to draw a
Oh,
card.
no, Ariana. Sorry, yeah, Ariana. Yeah, Ariana, yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, sorry. And then, yeah, we special the big one.
All right. So now we have a way to hit a card in their hand.
Yeah.
So we only know they have Merly. They might not have another tier. So when they like normal Merly, even if they hit, if we just banish it till the end phase, they might not be able to fuse.
That is potentially true. But yeah, no, definitely here is a good point to mention. It's like when you think of trap decks, you typically think of like Eldritch flip over 3 floodgates, right? But when you play something like Labrynth, it's very, very different, and I would argue a lot more fun because you have to sit here and like really figure out what the best moment is. So we do let Merly go through. We're just gonna check what his mills are. What was it? It was Merly and Kelbeck.
Right, because
So
of
he'll
this
go
chain link
Kelbeck
order,
1.
it might make sense to hit it now. Because if he doesn't have another tier, he can't fuse, probably.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Or he might be forced to fuse for like Dragos to
Yeah.
getting rid of the fusion now. So
Exactly.
you can have these life points.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He has turtle.
Turtle, yeah.
Oh, that's some information. We hit a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I think that's a lot there. Oh man. Yeah, that's a share in there. So the problem here with Lovely is that if we pop Kick Cat, we're essentially just giving him another 5. And he's still gonna be able to use it. I would honestly gamble the hand at this point because the only way we get punished is by hitting Havness here.
We want to hit the Runic Field Spell, I think.
Yeah, we want to just pray that we like 1 for 3 or 1 and 3. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
All right, well that was another terrible pick. That was another terrible hit. So I do not think that we have this one.
Me neither. But we'll see what we can do. We have evenly.
Yeah, we'll
if he makes a board in the end, maybe we can destroy everything. Who knows? Well, we're not going to activate any effects to set off that. Oh yeah, he can attack because of the Runic card.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit on my end.
All good. I said because of the Runic card, he can't attack. Am I good
Okay,
now?
I think it should be better now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we're
okay, it just cut out. It just cut out for a little bit.
Yeah, it did that earlier for a second. So if they have a Runic card, they can draw a lot, but this is not really a board. So they have Havness, I guess. Maybe we could just attack.
Wait, did they just I'm sorry, it just cut out, right? Did they just pass? Did they just pass back to
They
us?
couldn't attack. I don't know if they did the battle phase skip, but they did just pass back.
Yeah, they used the Runic card there. So we have what? We have Imperm, we have the blank evenly, we have Lovely, we have 2 traps here. Can we check our graveyard?
Sure. Okay, we got to mill some random cards. We have Coup Clock, Welcome, Compulse.
I would start here with Lovely targeting, I want to say Ledger. I think Ledger is very high impact here.
They're going to get a lot of life points.
We do not care. We do not care.
I guess once we're in control, it's kind of like what they're doing, right, with this field spell.
Pretty much. So he will have the Havness here. We just have to let it go.
It doesn't seem like he has a Runic card, so imperming whatever this is might be good enough.
Yeah, so then Keldo always comes down here.
Okay.
So in hindsight, maybe that was wrong to play into Havness, but maybe.
I mean, it was going to come eventually.
Wait, he doesn't... Wait, what is he doing? He didn't target our Ledger. Oh
I didn't even catch what he targeted.
Oh my gosh.
I think he put in tier cards to try and hit tier cards.
So the correct play on his... I'm really shocked here. But yeah, so let's just think here for a second.
I think we just attack
What
everything,
would
right?
we want to hit? Yeah, but I'm just considering which ones to hit. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go to battle phase. I'm thinking of which one we want to leave. I think we leave Garura here.
Yeah, no reason to let him draw right now.
Exactly. Yeah, so we're gonna just go in for the most amount of damage possible. And I'm still just so shocked that Keldo didn't hit our trap. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was some
That
free
is
value there.
crazy. That is okay. But yeah, we're just gonna punch over this. And then we go to M2 here.
We can imperm to get a new trap, but that's just trading imperm for something else.
No, we absolutely actually do this here, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go imperm. He's gonna say, "What are you doing? There's no value there," and then we chain and we put down a D barrier. Yep, and then D barrier, and now he's moderately upset.
Can we try and get rid of the field spell so he can't like work with his hand? We can go for
that is very tempting here. We could do. I mean, because what do we have on board? We have evenly, D barrier, and ledger, right?
yeah.
I say we do Ariana and Lady into Phoenix.
And lady, not lovely.
We're keeping Lovely. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Thankfully, these are also fiends, so we're good to go here. But yes, we're gonna activate this. We'll drop the trap trick. We don't really care about that. Then set the welcome, and we're good to go. Yeah. This does not look very promising for him here. Eldo, we are thinking here. We are absolutely thinking here. So I think the best thing we could honestly do here is we want to start with the welcome. This is just going to be turboing out another copy of Lady. And then on resolution, we can just go for Ledger. Okay.
Destroy a special summon monster.
I don't think we care. I don't think we care at all. Yeah.
I don't know how well you can recycle your monsters, if you can even.
We can.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll go ahead. I mean, it won't matter. So we'll just go for Lady here. And then we'll just Ledger the 2, and then it's the game.
We'll activate Ledger. Let me read the text. Banish them. Because he can chain Keldo to shuffle back. I don't know what he would shuffle, but this will...
So we're still going to... I'm pretty sure we have another welcome, so we're still going to be able to get the other welcome to come back on board.
Well,
yeah,
the
so
chain
this is
block
fine.
is the minor issue. Oh.
Yeah, no, let's see if he actually targets the welcomes. Like, what is he doing, right? I'm sorry. Well, come on. This is ridiculous. And then we're going to be able to go for a welcome on res. And... yeah, I don't know what to say to this. Yeah, okay.
All right. This could be a tough matchup if they played better.
Yeah, so we're gonna just instantly cut the trap check for the Duster because we would assume that the Duster can at least 1-for-1 in value. And to be honest, the deck is quite literally built for going second, so we will just keep it as it.
Oh, they left.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Looks like we're going to be able to get in one more match. All right.
Yeah, it's a bummer he didn't Keldo the welcomes because that's a little bit more representative of
what someone should do.
Exactly.
A real person, like a real life person might not know what to do against that.
For sure, for sure.
I wouldn't know to do that.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful hand. Beautiful hand.
Oh, and we're going first.
And we are absolutely okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and just go for Ariana here. Then we will, yeah, we're absolutely using that. Okay, so now we're going to think on which one we want to do here. I think we definitely go Lady here. Yeah, we definitely Lady here. And then we can special summon out Lady, set the 3, and pass over.
Oh, it's if you activated one in the turn at all.
Yeah, so given that he did make us go first, I am very worried about Elstorm evenly, but there's not really much we can do about that. So we're just going to have to play as if he doesn't have it.
Ygopro rule, put imperm in middle. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just in case.
Yeah, so we're just going to really hope he doesn't have the Elstorm. If he does, he does, but... yeah.
He is playing a, 6 cards and 7, that's 43 card deck. Doesn't really say much. Although they did say hello, but I don't really want to be typing for the video's purpose.
Given his delay here, I'm going to say he doesn't have it.
I'm thinking this could be the player for earlier who's annoyed. Oh, Tunes.
What is this?
Tune BLS.
I do not know what this deck is at all.
All right, so you can special, yeah, competitive. Let's see.
I mean, do you want to just go into a different match for something a little more competitive?
I think it'd be funny to beat him down a little.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
So what does this guy do?
Once per turn, if you control Toon World, you can target a card in the field and banish it. While you control Toon World, your opponent controls no tunes. This card can attack directly. I think that's all it does. So battle. So he's pretty much
Yes,
attacking.
sure, sure. Go ahead. This is fine.
Let it go.
Yeah,
Just making sure it can't attack twice because the
yeah,
DLS, you know?
yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So we go welcome and just snowball here, and then yeah, we'll just chain lady.
What should we get?
That's I think
You're welcome? Oh,
I
okay.
think compulse is probably the move here.
All right. Because it requires him to
Yeah.
get rid of level 8s to get rid of that.
And then here, let's just think here for a second. So what I think, I mean, I think we just go for the very simple like lethal line. So we're just gonna go for Ariana here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we'll be searching out another lady, and then on res lady special.
So ladies just sick because you just get to spam the board with lots of ladies.
Yeah, pretty much. And then yeah, on special.
I feel like I saw a build that only played ladies and like skill drains.
Yeah, so it's a very tempting list, but I would just say you struggle with momentum sometimes. So yeah, I mean, we just put them in attack, summon Ariana, and that's gonna be the game there.
At least it wasn't a long game against a weird, silly deck.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really at this point. But yeah, you can just grab anything.
I don't know. Whatever. Get out of here.
And then yeah, we lady.
Just seeing how the effects work. So we get to set anything.
Here, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but we'll just set down an imperm.
Sure. Draw a card. Oh, welcome. Sure. Oh, is her,
Yeah,
her
so you can
effect
only
is-
use is only one of the effects per turn. So yeah, we just go battle phase here, punch and game.
Okay, yeah, I did not know that. Staying in this game a little longer. Make sure we got to at least think about that possibility.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, sometimes things
And then
don't come up.
obviously,
Oh,
if
good,
this
they lost
okay,
connection.
yeah.
So we don't have
So
to
if this was if this was a real match, you would definitely consider here either going for 7 sins for the extra 800 damage, or you could consider punch and then go into the deuce afterwards because you get like 200 more for punching with the Arianas.
Okay.
And the deuce here is really cool because you go what 2 Arianas, you go the DDD the 4, you go 5, and then you go into deuce. So you have in theory 3 deuce Fs, which is kind of cool, but it's more so like just to check on your opponent, like can you play through 3 of these? Yes or no?
All right, cool. Let's try and get one more game. Hopefully they won't be on something so silly.
Yeah, you're.
I feel like I'm
pretty
getting
unlucky
trolled.
here. Yeah, I don't
There
know.
are people who like just follow you around and troll you. All right.
Oh my gosh, this lovely is glued to our hand. That's something else.
I think we played what 8 games, and we've seen it like 7
I mean,
times.
this is just the Labrynth experience. Oh yes, validity. And then yeah, we're just gonna go for welcome here. Activate field, set 2, and pass.
Okay, I think this is a pretty straightforward hand.
Actually, wait, hold on, yeah, no, so we can't actually do anything fun. Turn 1 combos with Ku
Because we
Klux,
can't special, right?
or we just can't put a Labrynth on board right now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to set these 2 and pass. See, like for example, if lady or if Lovely was a lady, which is like 1 to 3, right? We actually get a really awesome turn 1 with the Ku Klux welcome lines.
We also had to use duality to get going here.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Oh, good. They're at least on a 15 card extra, and
Ooh, that is very unfortunate. This probably is going to be a scoop here, but we'll obviously just shoot the welcome anyways.
what card to get?
That's rough. Probably just Ariana, search lady. Yeah, I do not think we're winning this, but we absolutely need to be collecting information here. No.
We can destroy the lightning storm.
Yeah.
This can be activated just to summon itself this turn, right?
Yeah, anytime this turn.
So I'll just grab it for defense,
Yeah.
I guess. Doesn't say like during main phase or anything.
No.
Okay.
Just has to be in defense.
Frog.
Yeah, so we're
Intriguing.
just going to collect a little information here, and then we'll go to game 2.
Oh, of course. I'm very curious. What is this? Just a going second sprite deck? I would imagine.
It looks
Seems like the case.
Yeah.
Gamma burst.
Ooh, so he really is committed then to going second.
This is
That's
a very
interesting.
interesting variation. For sure.
Yeah.
Soon we're gonna have to lady because he's gonna do gigantic.
Yeah, exactly. We'll chain it to the gigantic.
Or we might want to do it before he can red destroy it.
It really doesn't matter. Like we're losing regardless, but I just want to know more about his deck before we go to game 2.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've never seen it going second sprite list like this.
I
Maybe he's on
haven't
the
either.
maybe he's on the cat shark and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we just chain it here. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
It's
My
all
bad.
right. Yeah,
I think he
it
just
doesn't
negated
matter.
It's all right. Now I don't have to keep getting asked if I want to activate it. On the plus side. Like that's been like a difficulty testing like my tier decks with the Keldos and the Yugiohs. Because on Yugioh Pro test hands, like if your opponent doesn't have a deck, you can't make them mill cards from the deck.
Yeah.
So I have to play against a blank opponent, and then literally like myself. So they'll have the same deck I do, and then they'll be like, "Do you want to Keldo yourself?" Like, no.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would be comfortable scooping here whenever you are.
Yeah. I think we
Yeah.
get the info. All right, let's see. They're going
Yes.
second sprites.
So we would like to go first here. Abystials absolutely come out.
Okay. Shifter's not good
Evenly.
versus them.
It's okay, but we'll cut it here. And then evenly also comes out. And then we put in Summon Limit, goes in, and the Chalices. And then here we'll also be cutting the D barrier and putting in Red Lotus. And then we'll do that for the Trap Trick.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Good.
There we go.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right.
Go first once again. That is not a good hand. We're just gonna ask him to show us the Elstorm evenly here.
There. Said it all?
Yep. This
Okay,
is really not ideal at all.
Just for clarification, because there are people who don't understand that this might feel dangerous, but I mean, what are we going to do if we don't stick these cards? We're going to die anyway.
Well, so
right?
if you don't do that, yeah, okay, so we just scoop anyways, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that we were playing to win, not to survive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because the fact of the matter is that you don't survive in that situation.
We don't just survive if they have it. We don't survive if they do have it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting trolled. Someone just bringing in all their bum decks and just like
send in the heroes, send in the tunes,
send in the. All right, we're not accepting anyone whose name is player because it could just be the same guy.
Oh man,
that is something I do. I'll play the first person who's named player, but I won't play any other players after that. Just fortunately, they programmed it where if you kick someone, they can't actually join your game again without turning their game off and turning it back on. Which is nice. What's so hard about picking a name so that we can like filter for playing the same person again?
True.
Like every once in a while, someone will like get mad at me and then they'll come into my games and be a jerk. Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's hope for the best on.
I feel like all these names are so ridiculous. I feel like it's a troll.
Is that just me? Is that I don't.
Did you notice all these names seem a little bit?
I have noticed. I have noticed. They all seem perfect.
I mean, at least they're playing a good deck.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. So we are not. Nope. No.
Let it go.
Yeah. We always want to hit the second one because putting them on the third. Also,
if they Merly, they don't have sprint now as an option for a Merly.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah. It's always best to try to say, well, maybe he had to, or maybe see that's the thing, right? You have to think about whether he is actually thinking that far. So he's going for crime, which is very, very good. I'm gonna go Keldo here. No.
Well, we don't have anything to hit currently. I'm just like thinking what he's gonna do with
for sure.
Because Keldo pitch Kelbeck. All right, so he's not on Yugioh. Otherwise, you search Yugioh and then you can special Yugioh from hand after we mill.
Yeah. So that's Sharon and Merly, I think it was. Yeah. This is really good. This is really good. So yeah, now we magma
on their Sharon chainlink one. Yep. And we milled a bunch of welcomes.
That's really nice. Realistically, because we'll assume he's
good. Look, we're not going to draw this. Oh.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, Dora.
Do they care about us putting this on the board? That keeps our evenly on.
Sure. But I mean, so that's fine. They want to keep our guy off the board, but funnily enough, like you just said, it plays into evenly.
They have crime, so if they keep a monster in hand, that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. So see what I said here, right? Because I really think using Bestial, especially if you only have one, right, on the second name is so huge because now he's praying for Havness. He literally needs to find Havness. I cannot see if there was a Havness there, but I think it's we can check.
It's Solik and Rhino, so if he has Havness in hand, that also works now.
Yeah. So yeah, technically, if he has one in hand, he can just Rhino here. Yeah.
And they can also dark take our Magnamut.
That is also true and unfortunate.
And they hit Heartbeat, so they're getting their Solik. That's, I guess, chain blocking everything or just thinning the deck for
pretty much
one more guy.
Did you just put in hand?
I added Solik back off of Heartbeat.
Okay.
Adding Havness off of Solik, and now he can pitch the Havness of the Rhino.
Yeah.
But then he's foolish. There's nothing really worth foolishing for him at this point. He's just removing names for later.
Pretty much, yeah.
I guess means he can get some free material if he didn't have enough, but I think he does. But we don't really have a way to beat crime other than like digging for a card that he would negate. Maybe he'd negate prosperity.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna pull it on prosperity. I feel like it's wise to not do that, but I guess we'll see.
We have to hit the other evenly at this point. Dweller to stop our big time graveyard effects.
So puts down crime and Celiac here, finds welcome off top. Yeah, so Dweller's obviously fine. We're gonna see if crime comes down on prosperity. I really don't think so, but if he does, we will be very happy about that. And we probably just win off that. So yeah, we'll see if he stops it or not. But yep, 6. And we'll go Underworld, not Phoenix this time. We want to keep Phoenix. And and then we keep going. I don't see that coming up. And then Exiton and Dweller.
We are playing the Dweller matchup, but are we just not going to get to it?
We are not going to see that here. The moment here, the big moment here. Okay, so we won't. Okay.
None of that really helps.
I'm leaning towards duality here to check even further.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, no, yeah, duality.
We don't get to use Magnamut if he hates duality, then we can, right?
Yeah, we'll duality.
At least all of those go to the bottom.
Yeah.
So we are digging at 3 new cards. Yes, there we go.
And there we go. Perfect. And now we get the board clean, and we are very happy about this. There's a perfect example of why I just love having both pots in the deck. But yeah, so we're just evenly one.
They're a heck of a combo when you can go prosperity followed by duality and C9 cards.
It's really great. Yeah. And yeah, there we go.
Still in the battle phase.
I like how beautiful is this?
What are they going to keep? What are they going to get? Like they still only have 1 card in
hand. Yeah.
That's
Do we know what the hand card was?
I'll be honest, I don't remember.
That's all right. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and put these 3 down and pass turn. Why everyone suddenly because of people like you? Yeah. You're the second person who's open to. Yeah.
That's funny. I don't know. Yeah. I like to refer to trap decks as bad when people are getting blown out by them.
Yeah. So this is tricky, right? Because we have to ledger out the roll count. Everyone open to it. It's not my problem, right? Okay. Wait. Here. This is very big. Yeah, we want to ledger this immediately because roll callus is going to turn off our other 2 traps.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. If we perfect. Quite rough. Yeah. Perfect.
Well, now we can't use Magnamut, but we weren't going to get it through anyway, I guess.
Okay. Now end phase. We absolutely are welcoming here. Yeah, we want to do all these things before we give him his cards back. Yeah, so we'll welcome. I think we should honestly go for like Ariana Lady.
The lady says that, right? The lady's in grave, I think.
The other one. Yeah, that's the other one you're thinking of. Yeah, so we go Ariana here, and then this all is in res. We'll just go for Lady, a special Lady. We can also do Magma.
Well, we can't Magma because he has no monster. We can give him a monster, but we might
does he really not have one? That's rough.
Yeah, I know who this guy is.
I remember that. Okay. No chain. We just we're just gonna resolve this here. And then on res, we're gonna Lady. Yep. And then Lady. And then after this, just please can you like hover his graveyard? Can I see everything there?
Yeah, you want to see if there's something worth bringing back to his board?
I want to see everything in there. Yeah. And so the unfortunate thing is, the problem with Magma right here is that he does have Keldo, which is very unfortunate. But honestly, okay, I think we can probably just pass here. Or honestly, no. Let's think about this. Oh, so is there no target at all for Magma right now?
We can't activate it because he doesn't have a monster or not a quick effect.
Oh, I'm so silly.
So if we let him bring his cards back, we can activate.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. So the problem here, so now we let him have his guys back. The problem here is that since he has Keldo, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be like Magma. Oh, whoa! It's one at a time. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Hold on, that doesn't sound accurate. I don't want to like.
No, this is definitely correct. So yeah, no, let's Magma here then.
I don't think this is how it would work in the real game, so I don't want to do it. That's why.
Okay.
Not because I would love to take advantage of this, but I think it's a glitch.
Okay.
So because it's a glitch, I don't want to do it. But if he negates with Lulu Karos, we can try and bring back.
I think how this works is that if we pick what's it called, regardless, he has Keldo and Roll Kalos, so it's like each one's gonna get stopped.
Yeah.
So I say we just check what our top deck is here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot we're going into our turn.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's really good. We're just going to go ahead, hunch over Havness, set down the D barrier, go to his turn, and then we'll do probably Magma, Channeling 2 Keldo, Channeling 3 IDP, Channeling 4 Roll Cal, Channeling 5 D barrier.
That's a lot of stuff. Just to keep in mind that this card is no longer... Oh, yeah, he can't be Distribute Battle Call thing.
Oh, yeah. No, that is correct. That is absolutely correct. No, no, no. We don't do it here. We don't do it here. We don't do it here.
D barrier and then pass.
Yeah. But wait, so Roll Kalos, can I read Roll Kalos very quickly?
Yeah, it's not currently... oh, it's banished temporarily. I guess it might still be fusion summoned.
Send one. Activates. Buy card. Oh, so I actually, you know what? I think in hindsight, no, I actually think this is correct. I think this is correct. So let's go ahead and these game size are key, right? But let's just go ahead and pass turn and draw phase will think, because I think if we go for the line here, I think we just win. So the line that I'm thinking is we go Magma, target anything graveyard. He'll probably respond with Keldo because it's really good to use Keldo when you can. Either way, we go IDP channeling 3, the other interruption channeling 4, D barrier channeling 5, and we're good to go.
Right.
So let's do Magma channeling 1.
Targeting.
And targeting anything here. Merly's fine. Yeah, let's just do Merly here in his graveyard.
Personally, I think we should have tried to wait for him to... I think he would have used Lulu, sent the Havness, and then we would have tried to negate that.
I mean, I still think... Okay, so IDP still goes off here. We still IDP here.
Targeting... Merly
so we...
again, banish the fusion?
No, because the Merly that we targeted is going to leave for sure. So we do the other one. Yeah, we do the other one. And now he's going to Keldo put it back, and then we D-barrier afterwards. And then Chainlink 6 is going to be Lady. Yeah, that's fine. Chainlink 5, I D-barrier.
Calling fusion.
Yeah. And then Chainlink 6 Lady for welcome. In theory, in hindsight, we could have done something a little different, but let's just focus on this for now. Yeah, so we'll get him out and then just affect him.
Like, they don't really want to crash, so I guess at best they would just be killing the Magnamut.
Yeah, this is tricky for them. Because they don't have too much in the extra. Maybe is there some like way they can sneak out a Zeus? Maybe. I'm not too sure.
Before they did that, if they had another 3. If they can make Dark and take one of our cards, looks like the direction they're going.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're not relying on our graveyard necessarily. What else would they play in the extra? Maybe they'll go IP and Abramax. That'd be funny. Some people are on that.
I'm not seeing... I haven't seen too much of that from this deck. I'm gonna go Elf here. This is fine. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure why.
We banished all the...
Oh, does he? Oh, he's on Barone. I think he's on Barone. Here.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
He can make a synchro. He should make one. Well, he's playing better than I expected, I guess.
But no, it's really nice to have like players who actually are good. He might hit Lady here. No, okay.
I mean, I did bring this person on for a video in the past, assuming they're the
person
I
really?
think they are. Yeah. I recognized the second name, but it seemed like a goofy name. He did like How to Paleo at some point.
Okay. There's a good chance I probably saw that then.
It's from 7 years ago, so 6 years.
Maybe not then.
So probably not. I've done Paleo a couple times.
Yeah, I've seen a more recent Paleo one. Okay, so we're both going to resolve Magmas here.
Yeah, they're first because they're turn player. And we'll take that. Do we want to use it now?
Do we eat the Barone? See, the problem with this is that if we do it now, Barone can tag out.
We could just wait.
I think we wait here. We'll wait to see if he tags out. I don't know why you would. Decent top deck again. So does he tag out? Probably not.
Oh, he's trying to.
Okay.
But we still have to kind of do it because he can still negate.
So so doesn't? No, but it goes back first, right?
No, it's not a cost.
No, it doesn't. Okay, let me read this. Target 1. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, so...
Oh, we can't target that card anyway. It's Lulu.
So the only downside here is that we would have it negated by Barone. So we just have to let it come back?
It's the same thing. We let it go. We killed the... I mean, he's probably just going to try and loop this sequence and bring back Lulu Karos and then use Elf, bring back Orange Light. I think we just have to attack.
Yes, we're just going to go to... We'll go to M1 here. And then we'll try to see if we're allowed to go to BP. He probably just Merleys and hopes for the best here.
There's no Merly. We keep banishing them.
Oh, really?
Or
What
he
happened to
shuffled one
left?
back before and we banished one, I think, off the
Oh,
Magma.
oh, wonderful, awesome.
Yeah, so he's just bringing
Um,
back. Oh, he can bring back a link
oh,
too.
no,
But Dark doesn't do anything. It's not like summoned.
yeah, that's fine. So then we wanna, yeah, we wanna go to BP. Can we check graveyard really quick? Ours. Let's see. Okay, so we do have Lovely there. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's think here. What we could do is
This is now not
we,
fusion summon. They may not want to give it up.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So we're in BP right now, right? Or no?
No, still main one.
Okay, so I think we should go into BP here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in BP,
Oh,
maybe?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so BP now. What I'm thinking, right, is if we do Lady Crash, because Dark is like dead right now, right? Because it can't, there's no
It's useless.
zones, right? Yeah, so I'm thinking if we crash, but then we could also actually no. Oh. See, this is the issue. We can't get too much value out of Lady because we need it to crash first. So I think it would make sense here to just crash with Lulu or Rokalos
Yeah.
with, yeah, Rule Kalos. Let the crash occur, which is really huge because it just counters welcome. Now we can flip up welcome. Oh, so here's where it's interesting. Whoa, no.
Oh, was I supposed to
So,
chain?
so the thing with that is that he wouldn't be able to chain because we don't have a monster.
Oh, gotcha.
That's okay. Let's just go for the funny thing is we could actually go for Ariana here because Ariana punches over and we get the lady. Yeah.
But she summons herself in defense, the lady, right?
Yeah. But realistically, unless it's like literally Havness. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, they searched Druid's form before is the problem, right?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go lady here. And then I'll just punch over elf, special lady, and then set trap trick.
Should we just threaten the Bestial so that they waste their own guys, banishing their own guys to stop us? There's no reason not to.
Yeah, I guess I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just pick one of his names. Yeah, let's just pick like Havness.
He might not just counter with the Bestial. So, like, in a way, this is kind of good for us because now we still have it as a disruption.
Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah. Yeah, so we special, and then we actually do get a bit of bounce back on this next turn here because we're gonna go M2. We're gonna set down trap trick, and what's very interesting if we go trap trick, lady sets another one, and then that, or sorry, no, trap trick is gonna get us to an interruption, and then what happens from here is that the interruption will most likely be Ledger here. Ledger knocks off 2, so it's really gonna depend on what he actually goes for here.
He still has Kildo. Oh shit.
Oh, that's big. That's big. Okay, so let's think here. So he has 1 card left in hand. To be honest, okay, so this is what I think the play is here. Because he has 1 card left, right? And we don't know what it is. I think if we go Trap Trick, potentially channeling 2 Lady, put down just some follow-up, and then Trap Trick will go for Ledger. Ledger's gonna get rid of 2, reset the Welcome. And then we have 2 back rows into his last card. Yeah, chain Lady. And then whatever his last card is, Drew's Worm should be like finishing him off here. I think we got it. I actually think we got it here. There's a
Ledger in the
Oh no. Yeah, I guess we'll
see what our options are. We can get terrors. We can get
no. This is not trap trick target. This is lady target.
Oh, okay.
So let's check here because there's one. If there's one, yeah, we'll just go for the 1 ledger here. We'll go for the 1 ledger.
So this is to use next turn.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, what's trap trick gonna get?
Now trap trick targets. I think we have terrors, compulse. I think these might. Yeah, I think it's either terrors or compulse. That is tricky.
You can get imperm because he might just get Rhino.
But what I'm thinking is if he rhinos and we have terrors out, we can take the terrors target, put it on the board, and like resend and just get rid of the field or something.
Send that card from the field to the graveyard, and if you do, set the other card.
So like he can't fusion with.
Okay, I mean, Imperm kind of accomplishes the same thing, I think.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do terrors because we're also knocking off a card in the process. Yeah. Okay, this is like a very close and exciting game here. I'm enjoying this.
Because I'm like trying to think of like how we play around the Keldo.
Okay, there's a Sharon. There's a Sharon there.
Because we have to deal with the Pellerino pop as well, because he's definitely gonna Keldo at some point.
You don't have to deal with the pop if it's taken off with terrors. I mean, it wouldn't even get to resolve there.
Because he's going for the pop now.
Oh, you're right.
So I guess we change Druid's Worm and banish the card.
Or no. Just let's see. Okay, so let's see what he targets first. He
might target more than one, which would also be a thing. Like he could just target one.
But what we can do is we can. Okay, so he's gonna do those. Okay, so what I think we might actually have to do here is if we tears the field, we can tear his field and just give him a blank card. Yeah.
Oh, we can hit the field spell. I gotcha. I was getting a little mixed up.
And we just have to pick a card in the graveyard that doesn't do anything. For example, Herald. Just put Herald face down.
There you go. Have an orange light.
Yeah.
This card is just so unique.
It really is. Oh yeah, we just have to let it go.
Or hopefully he milk crap. Uh-oh. They hit Hovness. I guess we're hitting Hovness.
The problem is he's still... The problem here is that he still has Sprined. Or wait, does he have Merly? Or do we get rid of all Merleys?
I think the Merleys are gone. There might be one left.
That's huge. So what's Chainlink here? I mean, we just did. Yeah. I think Cavness is just the hit here.
I feel like we can't really wait forever anyway, so it's kind of like where it's got to go.
Yeah, we'll just knock Cavness. Wait, so can we double check that all Merleys are gone? Because that's actually huge.
He might be on 2.
Okay.
Which is a thing.
There's also awesome. So find Celiac.
Sorry. Dang it. It keeps moving.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Rhino. Yeah, there's 2 banished Merleys, but this is going to search a card.
He's going to be able to dump Sharon here, and then we're in trouble.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
I think he does have it here, unfortunately. Which game is this? Is this 1?
I think it's game 1. Because every other game was just like a throwaway game.
Oh my gosh.
There's the last Merley. Okay, so we know where we stand.
Yeah.
Should we concede?
I personally would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mostly because the video is getting really long, so that's why I'm not gonna, push it out if possible.
Yeah, so then going first in the matchup, we just take out the evenlies and we put in the summon limits.
And we're set?
Yep. Oh, no. We want to... There's an argument for Red Lotus here over Trap Trick, and I would recommend that.
All right.
Yeah. Perfect. This might be a record for the longest how to play.
It's 2 hours. I was how to play Subterra. We played really bad.
Really? Oh no.
It's not even up anymore because I've made another one since then, but that one wasn't great either. When a new updated version comes out, I put them on unlisted.
Okay.
That way I don't have people like walking into a video just to walk out because they can tell it's old. Going first.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, first. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This is bad, but it also could be saved by our top deck. So we're just gonna go ahead and set 3 and then pass it. This hand is very close to being broken.
But we might have to commit to the shifter.
Yeah, we want to see, like, for example, yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, we'll just let this go through. And realistically, he's going up to Sharon right now, and then on Sharon we'll shifter, and that will cause a lot of problems. Yeah, so this is fine. No, it goes for Rhino. Okay. Yeah, so now we just change shifter, and chances are he'll just go for the rank 4. Ooh, he has it. Yeah, no, he has it there. Yeah.
That's all right. Depending on what he targets, we might still run away with it.
Yeah. So Rhino and Merly, that's really good. So just Rhino here. Okay. Whoa, no. Wait, did you?
It's just Rhino.
Oh no. No, but what could have? Yeah, this is technically fine. Just because we want to be very interested in potentially using terrors here. Yeah. Yeah, I think here we might want to go for terrors. Actually, let's think about this. Because if we, for example, if we go Imperm and terrors, what is his playline from there? And I think his playline is probably just like Buguska Pass.
All right, so we Imperm this and we terrors. What are we sending to the graveyard?
Just field and a Havness.
All right. So we get rid of the field.
Yeah, and then we're targeting the Havness that just activated. Yeah, so realistically, this is where we really hope he isn't on Redoer, because Redoer is technically like really bad right now, but it's insane versus us.
These trap cards. If he does go for Redoer, which isn't like the craziest thing for people to play, he might try to activate it to activate Sheeran, and then we could bounce it.
Oh, there we go. There's Buguska Pass. Awesome. I think we just take 21.
It can't be targeted, so...
That's also true. Yeah.
So when he goes for Zeus, we just have to...
Yeah, we'll just hope he's downerd here. We'll just do it on downerd, yeah.
If he does... No, you can't do downerd on a 4.
Oh, you're right. Oh, no, then I guess... Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, but he already used having this, so we're technically fine, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just wait for end phase. We'll wait for end phase. Yeah, we can just compose this. And like we have to do it now.
Might do it because he might forget that he used the Havness. He might try to get it off.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever.
That clears a monster for us when we only have a monster with 0 attack.
Yeah, exactly right. I think you actually forgot.
Yeah,
Wait, okay.
probably.
That's another not good top tick here, but it might. I think this might bias a turn here. So, yeah,
Better than nothing.
yeah. In games like this is where seeing coup clock really feels bad.
Doesn't come up in a productive way yet, but
Yeah.
I think it gets better.
So he passes here. Top tick war at this point. Okay, okay, that's a start. Yeah, we just set that and continue.
Hopefully, it's not that they were holding twin and waiting for better value.
No, I don't think so. So the funny thing here is he might very well just get locked on like a Kit Kat, but then at that point, so he goes to Druids here. Target, that's fine. Yeah.
Not like we can do much about that.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get Ariane. Then that way we can summon Lady and.
It's like I'm telling you, if we see a single pod, if we see Welcome or Ariana, I mean, we just run away with this. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay.
We can Dark, but he has Medora or Kelbeck or Keldo. He's got Medora.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so here's the thing that we could do. Give me a second. I gotta clear my throat.
Yeah, man.
What we might be able to do here, which I think would be spicy, but also good. So let's check his graveyard for a second.
I just know we have to make a decision before we start committing to what's the word.
So I think we do this. I think we do Terrors on Druisworm and Mudora.
Yeah,
Or what?
I see what you're talking about.
There's that line that exists, but the problem is, okay, so what's our other face down? It's Summon Limit, right?
Yeah.
Is Summon Limit gonna hold us through whatever he has?
We're gonna summon Druid Swarm afterwards, I think.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah, I think so too. I think, you know what? I think we go for this because we're actually putting him on a clock this way. So we're gonna go Terrors on that and Mudora. And the funny thing here is that he might actually chain Mudora, but Druisworm still gets sent, which is awesome. Okay, so he's not gonna be bad here.
We can normal the coup clock and take it.
What do you mean?
Anima?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
we're probably gonna still have to summon the Druid Swarm while we can get it on the board because he can't like counter it.
Yeah. No, this is taking. Yeah. Okay, Merly is best.
Is it for sure good to use this? Does it protect itself from destruction?
No, this is face up. This is Anima's face up.
Okay, just attack.
Wait. But does hold on a second. Does Druisworm target face down? Can it do face down? Can we check this? Yeah, no, it does. It's target one special summon. So in theory, we can just go normal coup clock, take the 2 for dark.
But if we send this, then he's just gonna shuffle back the target, and then we're
you're
sitting
right. Oh, so I guess it would be better to do dark, take his Druisworm, and then punch.
Oh, why would we want his Druid Swarm? Because then if he outs it, then he sends our guy. I guess we get guys every turn if we get dark on the board, right?
Yeah, pretty much. The only threat here is if he actually has like the magma here, but I feel like we can't just sit here. It's like kind of tricky.
Keep missing the.
But yeah, we'll take Druisworm.
Yeah,
we just really hope he doesn't have this here. I think he does. Oh.
Has he summoned twice this turn? He summoned Druid Swarm.
Wait, so what did he do? Did he summon Druisworm this turn?
I think he did.
No, you know what we do? Wait, did he? I think we flip it regardless.
I think we wait to see what he mills, and then we chain it to the activation of the fusion, and it might not resolve, assuming the timing.
Yeah.
But I think we still do this.
The thing that so do we know for a fact that he summoned Druisworm this turn?
I think he did. I don't really
because
remember.
I think Overroot counts as our summon.
Yeah, that's our summon, but I forget when he summoned the Druid Swarm.
Oh, I forgot too. Oh man.
I think we still need to activate this.
Yeah, I still think we do, but the problem here is that if he had used Druisworm and if the Kit Kat can't come down and he can't go for Heartbeat, that probably matters. So I genuinely do not remember.
Well, it looks like he's winning.
Yeah, I think he's got this one here.
All right, I think we can
unfortunately
scoop it up.
Yeah, we had a pretty suboptimal hand here, but I think the point gets across.
Yeah, I'll just give him the GG and get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Back to the deck list. All right. Any thoughts on things that came up or did not come up that's worth mentioning?
So something that really did not come up a lot, and I really wish did come up a lot more, is going for the line where you can activate a trap out of the deck, right? So that's essentially where you have Lady and a Welcome, right? So we go Welcome, chaining to Lady, put down a trap from your deck. Welcome resolves, goes for Ariana. Get coup clock, activate the trap, and kind of run away with the game like that, because as you've probably seen here in the games, your recovery or your turn 3 and turn 4 is so powerful compared to other decks right now. And even though I think in that last match it was really rough against Tirajizu, I also think throughout today we had some very suboptimal hands. I think Kuklok and Lovely were for like absurdly just glued to our hand,
Yeah,
right?
Lovely we saw a
and
lot. I think we didn't see
I,
Kuklok that much.
okay, maybe it's just some sort of bias, right?
We had Shifter in useless moments. What else?
But yeah, no, yeah, I think overall, even if it wasn't like the most perfect games ever, I really think a lot of the reasons of why this deck is so awesome really got to be like highlighted here. And hopefully you and all the people watching here can walk away with some newfound either info or just like acknowledgement of how cool this deck can really do.
Yeah. All right,
Or how
cool.
cool this deck can really be.
Yeah,
There we go.
it's definitely fun. It's definitely interesting. I like these explosive, what's the word for it? Snowballing trap decks. Like I was a big Altergeist fan.
Yeah.
That kind of this kind of reminds me of that, but it's a little more flexible because of the different trap options. Cool. I think that's gonna wrap this up. Everyone, make sure you go check out Yu-Gi-Oh replays. You got videos going up all the time. Some fun, what's the word for those videos? Meme videos. I wouldn't say they're all necessarily memes.
Yeah, it's you know, some fun ones, some like you said, discussions just about like current events in the game, and then definitely a good amount of competitive content as well.
Yeah. All right. So everyone stop in there, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks again, Jake, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no doubt.